Well, hey, there you are. Sonja here. Welcome to Sonja's Sermonettes. Have you ever felt like just standing at your door and just yelling outside? Is there anybody out there that cares? Does someone have a pathway that we can go down and find some peace of mind and some hope and some joy? Sometimes, we feel like we're backed up against the wall and there doesn't seem to be any kind of a solution for the issues and the problems that we are facing daily. Fighting battles and carrying on with all this chaos. We want to know out here today, does somebody hear our voice? Is anybody listening to me out here today? Do you hear me? Can you feel what I feel? Do you feel like I feel? The problem is this. We sometimes get in these situations where all this caves in on us, piles in on us, and we feel like there might not be any hope at all. But I'm here to tell you that there is hope. As long as you're breathing, as long as you eyes see what you can see, hear what you can hear, there is hope. God will make a way in the impossibilities. It can seem impossible, but with God, nothing is impossible. We need to turn our faith back on the source of where we get our help, our strength, our power, our encouragement. God wants you to be encouraged. But you know what? You can't have a divided mind thinking that it's okay. I'm going to think on these bad things, and then I'm going to say, God, don't you want to know how bad I feel? God's going to say, you know what? I've got your answer. I'm here to help you. I want you to focus on me. You know, the word tells us, and I know a lot of people don't believe this, but the Bible tells us that God is a jealous God. Now, do you think God wants you to have your mind on everything else but Him? As long as you have your mind on everything else but Him until there's a crisis come, then we want to go calling out on God. Want to cry out, do you not feel what I'm feeling? Do you not hear what's going on, God? Yes, God does. You know what? He wants to give you power. He wants to give you the power of the spoken word and to say, you know what? God can do this for me. He will make a way for me. All things are possible with God, and I believe that God's going to move all these obstacles, all this weight on me. I'm not carrying it anymore. I can't solve the problems. I know who can. I know a problem solver, and that's God. He can do all things for you today. You are not alone. There's many, many people out here that believe that there's still hope, that God still has power, and He's still on the throne. God didn't lose it. He never lost it. The children of God have got to regain their strength, regain their faith in Him, and know that God is able to perform miracles of which we need today. We need encouragement. We need to hear a little bit of joy. We need to feel happiness. We need to feel free. We need to know that God is able to do this for us if we just focus on what God can do and speak to the mountain. The word tells us if you have the faith of a grain of a mustard seed, which is a very small, minute, little bitty seed, you can say to this mountain, be thou removed and cast into the sea. I'm not going out here going to try to move any literal mountains, but you know what? We can do the same with the situations and the issues that's taking place in our country, in our world. We can speak it into get rid of. We need to get rid of all this division and chaos. We need to just get our minds solus on God and what He has and His power. God wants to give you a power surge today. Would you like that? I think most of us are tired and weary, and we want to hear good news. We want to see good things. We want to feel free. We want to know that God can do these things, and we're going to get our minds made up today that God is going to work and He will make a way for you and I and whomsoever will. Says, let Him come. God's welcoming you back. Now that you got your mind off the track, get it back on track. Get your mind where it ought to be, on God and His great power and His great authority and His love for you. I'm glad you stopped in It's been a delight today. And so, until next time.